How to achieve 4 kg broilers in 6 weeks. Best broiler management techniques. Nobody will ever tell you. To achieve 4 kg broilers in 6 weeks, use fast growing strains. For instance, Rose 308, Cob 500 and others. Implement 24 hours light for constant feeding and utilize high protein feed, 22 to 24% crude protein starter, 18 to 20% crude protein finisher. Key management includes strict biosecurity, ad libitum feeding, proper ventilation to prevent heat stress, and maintain a stocking density of roughly 10 birds per square meter to avoid overcrowding. Now, get this: best broiler management for fast growth. Are you ready to achieve the fast growing in your broiler farming? Do you want to achieve the best results? Watch the video to the end. Number one step you need to take, and is unavoidably, is selecting breed. You must choose the fast growing, high meat yielding strains such as Cob 500 or Rose 308. This breed of broilers are known for their fast growing, and they have the strength to achieve the maximum speed within a short period of time. All broilers are white in color, but they are not from the same strain. The strain means bloodline. Secondly, optimal nutrition is very important. Week 1 to week 2, use high protein starter feed. Some companies name their own super starter. That super starter is between 22 to 24% crude protein. This is to boost the initial growth, and once they achieve this initial growth within that period of time, within first and second week, you surely achieve that result if you don't make mistake at the long run. Then week 3 to week 4, use grower feed, 18 to 20% crude protein. You can see that the difference in the protein content is not much. This will support framework development in your broiler. They will get enough framework, chest, height and leg. Everything will be okay, and that's bone structure that will support that heavy weight. Then week 5 to week 6, finisher feed, between 16 to 18% crude protein. But if you are preparing your own feed, I would advise you to go for 18% crude protein for maximum weight gain. Then these are the feeding strategies you will make use of for you to achieve this result. Number 1 is use ad libitum feeding. That is feeding always. Make sure they have food always on the feeder. Every time they have feed and they have water. Clean water must be available. Don't ever starve them feed. Don't ever allow the feed to finish in their feeder, and don't ever allow water to or their drinker to go dry even a minute if you want to get this result. Every minute, every hour counts in achieving this result, and they must not fall sick for any reason at all. No form of infection. They must be fully vaccinated. They must be fully medicated. If you're using organic, make sure they have all the organic extract that is good for stress control, heat control, bacteria control, viral infection control, and others. And growth booster must be available. Make sure their feeder is clean, and the floor must be always dry. Don't allow any water to pour on the floor, because dirty floor prevents them from moving around. Once the floor is, you can watch, if you are watching this video, you see how the floor is that this floor is properly dried. You can see the chicken are moving freely and they can run from one corner to another corner. And adequate spacing is very important. Lighting for feeding is very important also. Provide 18 to 20 hours of light daily to encourage constant feeding, which boosts growth rate. At night, you make sure they have light. It's very important. If you don't have electricity in your area or in your farm, you can get solar light. This street solar light, you can get street solar light, charge it in the day. At night, you go and hang it in their pen, reduce the light density so that they will be able to move freely and eat well at night. Water management, as I earlier said, provide cool water at the hot season, please. The water must be cool and clean and constant to increase feed intake. Remember that broilers don't eat if there's no water around. Environment and housing. Temperature control is very important. Start at 32 to 35 degrees centigrade week 1, gradually reducing to 21 to 24 degrees centigrade by week 4 to 5. Make sure you control the temperature, please. It's very important. If it involves providing fan for them, you do that. Ventilation is very important. Open spaces at the hot season, at the hot days when there is heat. Make sure they have enough space. For backyard poultry farmers, are you using your vacant rooms, your boys' quarter to rear your chicken? Please make sure you create space for them. Open all the windows and break walls so that they will be ventilated. Ventilation is very important for optimal feed intake and for maximum growth rate. Ensure proper air circulation to prevent ammonia buildup while avoiding cold drafts. Litter management is very important. Keep litters dry to prevent disease like coccidiosis. You can see the birds are easily managing themselves. You can see they are having dust bath because the floor is dried. If the floor is not dry, they cannot have dust bath. You can see, watch this litter very well because it is properly dried. That's how to achieve this great weight. It's not something you achieve by making mouth. This is something you achieve through practices and keeping to instructions. Health and biosecurity. Vaccination is very important. Strictly follow the vaccine schedules for Newcastle and Gomboro, and at the same time manage the floor to avoid coccidiosis and other bacteria build-up. Stocking density is one of the major areas you should not play with. If you don't have enough space, just stock within the limit of your space. Watch these birds. You can see they have free space. They have free space to move around. They have free space for ventilation. They have free space to eat. You can see there's enough space here. Ensure enough space for birds to access food freely. Growth tracking is also very important. Weight gain can be achieved if you can track their previous weight. You know whether they are actually gaining weight or not. Track the progress of their weight every day, every week, because you are targeting 4 kg in 6 weeks. Now, there are things you need to do on daily basis. 1, check that fresh water is always available. Clean and fill feeders frequently. Ensure that the temperature is appropriate for birds' age. Remove any dead or sick birds. But if you keep all these instructions in this particular video, you hardly have any mortality throughout the operation. Expected feed consumption. To reach this weight, a bird must consume about 3.5 to 4.5 kg of feed totally from day old to 6 weeks. That means if you have 100 birds, you are expecting them to consume 4.5 kg times 100. That will give you 450 kg, almost half a ton. What the feed they are eating, this is purely organic feed and it is mash. Some farmers don't like using mash. Mash feed is very good for your broilers to gain weight because the digestion is already started. They don't find it difficult to digest the feed because it's already in mash. All these birds you are seeing here are just 5 weeks. They are not yet 6 weeks, and they weigh up to 3.5 kg. What do you think about these birds? What do you think about this video? Drop your comments on the comment section. Share this video to reach more poultry farmers, and if you have any question regarding this topic, please let me know on the comment section, not on my WhatsApp group. Please send me a question and join our channel membership. Till the next video, bye.